What's your take on this?
The future looks bleak. With so many architects passing out every year, I feel very insecure about my future as an architect, trying to work out a backup plan for my future.
I understand your concerns. Rather, we all share these concerns with regards to the future of architecture, which is actually linked to the future of this planet. We all have enough information. What we lack is the wisdom to apply it. Sir, how do you look at the future of architecture?
Any discussion on the future trends is generated from the present trends in the society, which are expressions of the socio-cultural values of the society. Now the issue is whether we want to ape these present trends and create architecture that is very garish and unsustainable and gimmicky, or should we deviate into something that is more simple, humane and sustainable?
But it is obvious that we would resort to new materials, new construction techniques if they are found more convenient, economical and functional also.
But we need to be discreet in our choice here as well and check on the material's environmental impact and human resource enrichment potential.
Not just this, but virtual imagery and screens will change the entire concept of architectural elevations, scales, aesthetics and composition. Our visual sensory architectural experience will be ever changing and more virtual. It will have very little existential rootedness to the physical environmental connections and its memories.
Do we want this to happen? Would we like our psyche to mutate to a very different level of spatial experience?
Further, artificial intelligence and robotics are bound to make their headway into the construction industry. Quick and accurate 3D printing of proper full-scale buildings doesn't seem to be far off.
But should we adopt these technologies that would replace direct human employment and resources?
But we also need to re-examine our overdependence on digital data. And what if digital dark age, as predicted by scientists, actually comes due to some virulent damage or solar flares?
So, should we as architects create conditioned living or working environments with monotonous homogenization of our spaces, human-centric attitudes to life, erosion of traditional wisdom, or should we take an alternative stand that is based on the best of our traditional wisdom and the best of modern technology?
Architectural briefs and systems of yesterday were very simple, stable, and which have changed now to systems and briefs which are very volatile, which are changing, which are diverse. And in this scenario, I prefer working with a certain doubt and uncertainty. A certain doubt and uncertainty towards which would create a more equipotential and flexible architecture that allows for unforeseen anomalies to happen.
In future, we would be facing great scarcity of a simple taken for granted natural resources like good air, clean water, fertile soil and nutritious food, etc. Can our future architectural design strive to use the resources to minimum, pollute them least and maintain the good quality and supply?
For this to happen, a major transformation needs to happen in our attitudes towards life. Can we move away from these exclusive, selfish, human-centric attitudes towards more inclusive, compassionate and holistic attitude towards life? Can we shift our emphasis from celebrity to sanctity, from glossy wrappings to inner content? For this to happen, we may need to dig into our traditional wisdom and reinterpret it for today and tomorrow.
If this happens, our lifestyle and architecture would spontaneously become sustainable with a caring concern for everyone and everything around us.
Yes, and one thing we must understand that in spite of so many changes that have happened all around us, Human being per se has not changed. He is neither physically nor psychologically. His stature, his lifespan, his metabolism, and also our emotions of love, hatred, compassion, anger, greed, they're still the same. And also, important thing are our values. Our values in life, our intrinsic values have not changed much. Then if that is so, we must understand that our inherent need to connect is also the same and is still paramount.
So, can a future architecture help establish this interconnectivity with the ever-changing relationships and structures in our new society? Can it help reconnect us with nature, our fellow human beings, and most importantly, to our own selves?
So finally, Adnan, your concerns and priorities will decide the course of your practice. I'm sure that you as a responsible young architect can be part of this change and contribute towards a better future of architecture.